right, we're back. Episode 24, is it?
Episode 24. I'm finishing up an orange Tootsie Roll, folks.
An orange Tootsie.
So I'm going to chew away off mic. Luke's going to take it from here for a few seconds.
Yes, it's episode 24 of the Ghouls. Thank you again. I'd like to thank our Patreon supporters, Brandon Combs, Mark Wellborn, Tommy Afters, Chuck Gondos, and Austin Manley. Thank you again. We're at 54 subscribers on the tube.
All right, I'm back.
Big things happening for the Ghouls. So,
yeah. Luke has AIDS.
AIDS
Big
now.
thing, yeah.
We have AIDS.
Yeah,
I have AIDS.
So talk about big things happening.
Yeah.
I mean, Philadelphia, right?
Bad things happen in Philadelphia, folks.
Well, that's the movie. Tom Hanks and Denzel. He gets AIDS.
Yes.
Denzel, what's wrong with your face? I have AIDS. Woo! It was parodied in Family Guy too. Oh.
So how are you? How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm trans. I'm queer. I'm a woman. I'm gay.
Congratulations.
I'm all right. I saw a big exhilarating Penguins game yesterday where they won. We tangled.
Apologies.
I went last minute, bro. I decided to go to Newark, which is an armpit. And
not good.
No, Newark sucks.
You ever been to Patterson? It's much worse.
Patterson?
It's horrible.
Oh, good God. Yeah, there's that song, the Bob Dylan song, Hurricane. It's about Patterson.
I didn't know that was about Patterson.
It says, in Patterson, that's just the way things go.
Yeah.
If you're black, you better not show up on the street.
Yeah.
Unless you want to draw the heat.
That's the only Bob Dylan song I like.
Oh, I like all of them.
Not that I hate Bob Dylan. I don't know. I like that one. I like The Man in Me's the Big Lebowski song. The Man in Me. It's a great song.
Yeah, that's one. That's how I felt when I changed my gender. I started singing that I was a woman and I'm a man now. Look at me, I'm a Austin Manley. That's what they called me after I changed. Who's Austin Manley?
He's one of the Patreon supporters.
Oh yeah, no, but who is he? Do you know him?
No.
Oh God.
What are you? Oh God, that's good.
No, that is. That's great.
Thank you, Austin.
Yeah. Austin Manley, God bless him. I'm sure he's buff. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's brawny.
Ooh, oh, they're having a good time. I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not much.
Went to see the Penguins yesterday in New Jersey. Last minute, I decided to go after work. They won. They come from behind.
They won.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh, it was a great. It was just a lot of fun. I felt like a little boy.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Putty does the guy Patrick Warburton. He does the voiceover at the beginning. It's like, they can't handle the red and black.
They can't handle the red and black. No,
they aren't ready for what we're bringing. That's what he says on there.
Like
guys, Elaine, let's get Arby's.
Feels like an Arby's night, guys.
Yeah. Oh, but it was a fun time. How about you, Luke?
I did nothing. I don't think I did anything. What did I do Tuesday? Nothing.
You went to the doctor?
Oh, yeah, I went to the doctors, yes. My gay Pakistani doctor, I saw him. He's great. Fantastic. Dr. Ahmed, my endocrinologist. Great lines. Every time he sees me, he tells me to lose weight.
Lose the tummy.
He goes, next time, I want to see less of you. And he's talking. I'm trying to hold back my laughter because he's telling me.
He said that yesterday?
Yeah, every time I see him, I want to see less of you. You don't want to lose your toes from diabetes. Every time he tells me.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. But he had the funniest line I've ever heard him say was yesterday. I go in, and he goes, you need to cut off your cock to be a woman. No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that.
That's what I was getting at. Woo!
He goes, listen, like, you need to start, it's not about how much you eat. It's about what you eat. When you feel hungry, eat grapes, raisins, celery. And he keeps naming off all these foods. I'm trying not to laugh. And then he hits me with this line. He goes, I see a lot of people that say, especially fat women, they say, all I eat is salads, and all I eat is greens. And I say, so does the cow. Look how big they are.
Oh man.
So does the
I
cow.
cackled there. I laughed like a cow.
Yeah.
He's right.
So does the
bull ain't wrong.
He ain't wrong. No.
Nah, and I'd be telling you, but
That just made me.
I mean, the man's a doctor.
That was hilarious.
That's so
So
funny.
does the cat. Not a cow or cows.
So
the
does the cow.
So does the cow.
So does the cow. Fat woman. All I eat are greens.
It was
Green
like-
M&Ms.
And me and him, like, I heard him say that, and I couldn't hold back. I was crying. Me and him were both laughing at that.
Oh,
He knew
man.
it was a good line too. That's why. Yeah.
Oh, what is this, open mic night at the hospital?
Well, no, he's actually a good comic. He wouldn't be at an open mic night. He's actually funny.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But I was hilarious. We're doing good today. We ate count the calories today. We did the treadmill. So
Nice.
yeah, I hate working out though. I really do.
This
It's
working
horrible.
out thing isn't working out.
For me, I hate it. I cannot stand it.
I like it.
You like working out?
Yeah, I just don't like going. I've barely been going lately, so I come home from work and I sleep.
Yeah.
I'm like an old cat, neutered.
I know you're fasting. That's a type of
Yeah,
You're
it's Ramadan.
Hey.
Couple more days.
Rama
Lama Ding Dong.
Lama Ding Dong.
That's I think that's in a Rucka
That was my
Ali.
doctor's name.
Yeah.
But you had a great suggestion for the show. I kind of did a little bit of research on it.
I did.
Yeah, you don't remember you asked about the Quora thing? We should do a life advice. For
Oh yeah. I suggested that.
I looked this up, but it's not Quora, but it's Reddit,
All right.
and it's for our favorite discussion board r/ask transgender.
Oh.
Yeah. So here
I
it is.
started that.
Here it is. This is from 2 months ago.
Yeah. So wait, just for everybody listening, we're reading like an old someone asking for advice on the internet and answering it. It's like if we had people writing into us, what would we say to them?
Yeah.
If they write about
I'm going
their
to try and
problems?
straighten this out again. I apologize.
Oh
It's
yeah.
giving me
Why is it looking
tremendous.
bad on the screen? Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Untangle it.
Mark will definitely not have anything to say about this.
Yeah. And
Mike, just telling you. Okay. So here's the subject is my dad is male to female. I am also male to female.
lucky.
Everyone in my family keep concerning if I am trans just because my dad is trans. What do I do?
My dad and I fuck.
Okay, now you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. I've showed signs of being trans since I was around 5.
Yeah.
We had to give we had to be normal and give them advice. We had
All right.
even keeled.
Kill yourself. Put a gun in your mouth and fire the goddamn
All right,
thing,
all
you
right.
prick.
My dad, and this is in parentheses.
I'd say that to anyone, trans or not.
My dad, she prefers dad before anyone else asks. Came out to me as trans when I was around 12 to 13. Be serious. This is a serious subject, man. She prefers dad. What's wrong with that? Came out to me when I was around 12, 13 and started her transition around 4 months after. I started feeling uncomfortable in my gender, like Morgan Freeman.
I started feeling uncomfortable in my gender too.
Around 13.
I can't do it.
When feeling uncomfortable in my gender around 13 when vagina envy sent in, but it wasn't until I was 19 that I really started questioning my gender. At this point, I didn't know what I was. I was just certain I wasn't cis. I didn't fully accept I am a trans woman until exactly 2 days before my 25th birthday. Before then, I floated. Be serious?
I float.
I float. Let's go. I floated around between non-binary and agender. Just like the way I float around being a Commanders fan and a Rams fan.
Yeah. He's floating in the ether.
Before then, I floated around. I have a large family, and they're disappointed. Yeah. The first time somebody asked me if I'm trans because my dad is trans was eye roll inducing. Oh, here we go.
Here comes Uncle Tony asking me if I'm trans.
Their logic
let me
is
suck him again.
Their logic is that I look up to my dad, and with her transitioning, I can't do the dad.
She prefers dad.
What's that?
She prefers
dad. Seriously, dad?
She prefers dad, guys.
I internalized that. I managed to convince people that that isn't the case, but when this Same conversation happening 6 to 8 times. That gets old fast. What do I do? What would you suggest this person does?
Kill your father.
Kill with the
father. Reverse Marvin Gaye. I would.
That's actually a pretty good. That's like a good like Game of Thrones storyline to kill the. That's what Ramses did in Game of Thrones. He killed his father for the kingdom.
I never watched it because I'm not trans.
Well, I am, so I like Game of Thrones.
No. Emilia Clarke, she's naked in it, right? Yeah, the fun bags, they're going around. She's getting like raped in that early scene in there one early episode.
Yeah. I will say that
folks,
seasons 1 through 4 of that show are I would really recommend it. It's very good.
I just don't like dragons and stuff.
I don't think I can't. You said you didn't like the British accents. I was just. I
don't like that either. No, I it's just something about it just annoys me.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Anyway, back to this. What's this young kind person's name?
It's anonymous.
Oh my god. Well, if you don't have the balls to even ask about it, then how are you going to face your family?
They don't have balls at all.
They still do.
No balls. They're male female.
Oh, they already did it? No,
I don't know.
That comes with the realization. It doesn't come with the surgery.
Oh.
It's a physical thing. You know, it's like taking a spoiler off a car.
Yeah.
If you don't want the spoiler there, it's practically not there. I think, therefore I am.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's tough when you're just trying to copy stuff and people think you're just doing it because of your father. It is tough.
I would tell your dad to transition back.
Well, maybe the dad was thought of it first. Maybe the dad was the first one to do it. Why should he transition back just because the son wants to?
I'll tell you what. The
dad, okay, is a brave woman.
My dad has given me vagina envy, and it won't stop.
My dad also gives me vagina envy because he gets more pussy than I do. That's what I look up to my dad a lot. My dad's pretty much my hero.
Yeah.
I think if he was trans, I wouldn't follow through. I wouldn't do it either, though. I think that'd be one thing I wouldn't do. I would do different.
No, you wouldn't have to follow him with that.
It would be a tough decision, but I would say I can't do it, Dad. I can't do it.
What, you would want to do it after? Or no? Well, I understand.
Well,
yeah.
It's a comedy podcast, you know.
Yeah. No, you're trans, and
yeah.
But that's no laughing matter, okay?
No. It's not humorous. Not a WCW jobber in 1999, okay?
No, yeah.
Listen, I think with the right therapy and medication that this person can get, the right amount of help they can get. Listen, it's tough being trans. You just get everything you want.
Luke, your life is in turmoil. I can tell. As a trans man,
it's tough.
You're a woman to man.
I wore the pink hoodie for the occasion.
Well, that's good.
I'm happy you're recognizing my gender just because.
It's your truth. We just had Trans Visibility Day, where even Jesus came out of the ground to say, "God, they're brave." he rolled right out. No, he said, get that rock out of here.
Listen, God had,
and then the surgery, get that cock out of here.
Jesus had 2 nails in the hands and 1 for 2 feet. He never had an inverted penis. I mean, Jesus. I mean.
Yeah. What if they did that during the surgery? Simon came in and did it for a little while.
He had to carry the cock up a couple of blocks.
Well, he got some of his cock chopped off when Jesus fell the second time.
And Jesus wiped his cock on a cloth and left an imprint.
It showed up. And then the imprint disappeared to symbolize the surgery.
Yes, the 3 crying doctors.
And then afterwards, now there is one thing that's accurate, because you know that part where after it's done, the mother comes and cries nearby.
yes. Mary would not be happy with that one.
I know. I hope my son doesn't have a better pussy than me. I'm sure Joseph will test out both. Yes, he will. He'd fuck Christ's corpse in a second.
No.
Dude, that's too much.
He's a carpenter. He has morals.
Yeah. Yuck. To Christ is what I'm getting
at. I think that'd be my. If I had to do a trade, I think I would be a carpenter. Working with wood, that'd be a lot of.
I'd be worried I'd cut off my hand or something.
Yeah, I'd be worried that. Yeah, I mean that's worrisome. My dad's a plumber. I don't know how he does that.
No. I've never been a fan of plums.
I would say plums are my top 5 fruit.
I don't like a lot of fruits. I don't like because of the texture.
Really? Yeah. I had some apples that they were discussing at work.
I hate apples.
Mushy apples are the worst.
Oh my gosh, that and Puerto Ricans.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that. Oh. But mushy apples suck. I cannot stand them.
All right. So that's what we're getting at, Mr. Anonymous, Mrs. Anonymous.
Mushy apples are bad.
Yeah. That look,
Nice.
they are no good.
A nice crisp app. Yeah,
I don't like that either. What an autumn day when there's no one on TV. There's no good games on. You go to the. You never heard that you go to the how girls like to go like to the pumpkin patch or apple orchard in fall.
I wouldn't like that. Well,
Yeah, you try to pick the day with the worst games, the Sunday with the worst games.
Yeah, the Jets against the Bengals in 2013. Let's go then.
Yeah, then I'll kill us both on the way back.
I do like. There's a place called Mary Maid Farm around here. It's a great farm. They have really good ice cream there, and it's fun to go there. I like that a lot. You can go to Linville Orchards.
Mm. Yeah, he's going.
I like
he's the
farms.
4th rounder projection in the
Linville.
draft.
Yes,
Linville
yes.
Orchards. He's a cornerback.
There's that man, Linville Orchards.
Tackety. That's who Michael Beavers played in Remember the Titans.
He played Gus Johnson.
No, he played Linville Orchards.
Linville Orchards. That's where that Danelle was. He in Linville Orchards, I think. Danelle Cavalcante,
Danelle Cavalcante.
I think he was there. I'm not too
the
sure.
Formula One driver. No, the murderer.
The murderer.
Well, that's Linville Orchards. That's the name of the episode.
I love it. I like a good farm. I've never been with a woman, but I've been with my family a bunch of times. It was a lot of fun. I went on a date to the zoo. It was miserable. I hated
How big was she?
She could have been in one of the enclosures.
Oh yeah.
She could have been. You could have fed her. You could have put a nickel in the goat feed and put the goat feed.
Yeah.
You could have fed her like that.
Yeah, wouldn't get stuck in her beard.
No,
pelt.
no. She would have looked it all up with her fucking giant tongue.
Oh my god. All she eats is greens.
I like that we have a zoo right there.
Yeah, the Elmwood Zoo.
Do you drive past it going to work or no?
I drive past it, not going to work, but
I drove past it today and I saw
roadkill.
I was driving past it today and I saw a giraffe and 2 zebras.
Really?
Yeah, you could just see a zebra on your morning commute. Yeah,
I'd love that. I love giraffes. People don't know that about me, but I really like giraffes.
You like giraffes?
Yeah. I like giraffes. I do. Show me them sometime.
Just drive past the zoo.
Oh yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's a good zoo.
Yeah, that's good.
They have their own brewery over there. You can get the zoo brew.
The zooery, yeah. It's just it's hippo piss.
It is pretty much.
The Rock says this. You're just drinking hippo piss. This guy, man, we love The Rock.
The Rock's fantastic. I hated him when he first came back to challenge Roman. Now he pivoted.
He's the best, dude. He's the best there is.
He's not. I like Stone Cold more.
I like Rock more, but I understand Steve Oz. You can't pick one over the other. They need each other, yet they're both great.
Yes.
Just like us, okay, folks? But, yeah. Oh, so I have a good story from driving home from work. I was on 202, and I hydroplaned, and I almost hit the car in front of me. I swerved. I had to go up. I went up on the medium halfway over. If there was a guy going in the other car, or in the other lane, I would have gotten smoked. But a cop he saw it and pulled me over, and I had to explain to him, no, I hydroplaned. But it was like a 10-minute thing, just waiting for him to run the ID. Cause he's like, all right, let me check your thing. And it's like, well, thank you. Thanks, officer.
Did you get a ticket?
No. How could I get a ticket for that? Hydroplane.
Because cops are dicks.
Yeah, I agree. This guy was
pretty
nice.
No, I shouldn't say. I've been getting pretty lucky with cops.
Yeah, but it says a lot about a person if they sign up to be one.
Yeah.
You just want to have authority over people. It's I mean, listen, it's just like anything else. There were good ones and there were bad ones, you know? I like to think that the people who let me do what I want are good ones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. I've only gotten a ticket once, knock on the wood.
Oh, I've gotten them more than once.
Yeah, I only got one once, but yeah, I could never be a cop.
Oh, you know what else he told me? Both my brake lights are out.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't even notice. And I said, oh, my God, really? I didn't know. And he goes, how would you know? They're behind you.
Yeah, how would you know? Yeah, how would you know? Yeah.
I'm like, you're right. You're funny. You're a good man. You're a good man.
I've only done 2 self-repairs of my car in my entire life. I replaced the back, the brake light in the back. Oh, no, my front headlight, and I replaced my windshield wipers recently.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice.
I've done some headlights before. It's not easy. It's difficult.
Yeah, I burned myself on the
previous.
Jesus Christ. Was one of the very painful.
My gosh, yeah. The one car repair I did was when I picked the girl's teeth out of the front grill after I fucking ran her down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why'd you hit her?
She was
she was going to vote for Trump?
No, she wasn't empowered enough.
Really?
Yeah, she wasn't empowering herself the way I wanted her to by listening to me.
And you hit her with your car.
Yeah, because knowledge is power. When you have somebody like me spitting to you, not actually spitting, I wouldn't do that. I'm not a monster.
Well, when you think about it, it makes you more of a feminist. If you're not empowered enough, that's good. You're getting rid of all the less empowered women.
Yeah, I want. If you're not Susan B. Anthony, you can get the hell out of here.
Susan B. Anthony. Don't tell me what she did. She made the flag.
That's Betsy Ross. I don't know what.
Is she a poet?
No, she's a feminist, a whore. Who knows what she did? Probably nothing. Dumb
I don't
bitch.
know what Susan B. Anthony is.
Florence Nightingale.
I don't know who that is either.
Some fucking
poet.
I'm just naming stupid women.
Eleanor Rigby.
Eleanor Rigby.
I don't know who that is.
That's
either.
the Beatles song.
Yeah, that's the only woman I respect is Eleanor Rigby.
Eleanor Rigby chopped off her cock with the knife that she found on the floor. Who is it for? All the tranny people.
Hey, I don't know what Beatles this is, but is it Paul?
Paul? Yeah.
John Yoko is planning on becoming a man. Paul. I can't do Beatles impressions.
Hey, Paul.
She's empowered.
Paul, you're one of the best looking women I've ever seen, Paul. Paul McCartney would be a hot woman.
Yeah, your favorite Beatles?
Paul.
Okay.
Paul, Ringo, John, George, but your favorite's George.
I go George, Paul, Ringo, John. I hate John.
I'm not a big John guy either.
Yeah, I like this.
Race Mixer. That's it.
That's not it.
For me, it is.
I like his songs. I hate him as a person the most.
Yeah.
He's one of the people I can't get over that him being a loser. I have to hate him even though I like his music because he's such a loser.
Yeah, he's an asshole. I mean, being that rich, talking about, imagine there's no possessions and everything. Well, yeah. Kiss my ass.
Yeah, well,
asshole.
Imagine it. How about you imagine it, John?
Yeah, well, that's just like any of these rich people talking about how, we really don't need life is what you make it. Now I'm going to Cabo for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Blow me. Life blows sometimes. Sometimes life's good. Okay? Interpret it however you want. Sometimes you'll be happy and sometimes you won't.
So I get like, I don't really get mad when actors get like actors.
I do.
I don't get mad I get upset, but I get more mad when musicians do it.
Yeah, because if I respect them and they go on, but the ones who I don't think there's a celebrity I hate more right now than Bono.
Yeah,
Bono's a prick. I don't like his shitty band, but
I like one song by them. Everything else, I don't care. I don't like Bono, but I really have no opinion of him. He's your most hated celebrity or just musician?
No, he's not most. I mean, I do really hate him. Who else is up there? I don't really hate like celebrities the way I used to. I used to really hate them, but now I don't care. Like I don't care about Justin Bieber. Who gives a shit?
Well, I like Bieber, but he's been I've always liked Bieber. I even liked him when you were called gay to like him.
Wow. You're a pioneer. You're a gay icon.
I try to be. I'm like Ian Gallagher and Shameless. Yeah. That's what I've been seeing a lot
fucking
of recently.
The homeless.
Shameless. Looking back, we were talking about shit we used to like before that we hate now. Shameless is one of them.
Why?
Oh, it's just everything Jeremy Allen White's in, just glorifying the poor bullshit. I fucking hate that stuff.
But we're poor.
Not really.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
We're not shameless poor.
No.
We're like lower middle.
I've been shameless poor.
So have I.
Yeah, no, I'm lower middle class. No, we're not living like that now. We're living like Larry.
No, Jesus Christ, no. This is how most people in their 20s live, I think. I hope so. I don't know.
I'm going to be living like this in my 50s.
I'll be in the ground in my 60s.
Yeah.
But like everything, like look at how cool these characters are. They're like 8 people in one house. It's a row home in Chicago. They're
like, well, yeah, that does really happen. Yeah.
What's that?
That does really happen.
I know, but I just watch and I hate Lip the most.
I hate Lip too because all the women like him and he's not good looking. He's
like,
good looking though. That's
who needs all this college bullshit? It's like you do, you fuck. You need it. Don't act like you're better than college. You rather live in your shitty project housing in fucking Chicago.
Yeah, he's a
no
dumbass.
one cares that you're from Southie. Shut up. They just fucking just
Yeah.
I get so angry.
I hate that's so lame. The people who think they've got to stay true to the neighborhood.
Yeah,
It's like what, by being a loser, you're just lazy.
and everyone's trying to find like
Look at us getting so negative. Oh my god.
I get heated. I hate ghetto shit so much. I hate
Me
ghetto
too.
stuff.
I think a lot of people do.
Most people do.
Yeah, I think a lot of the people I hang around with don't like that ghetto crap.
Yeah, I can't stand it.
No,
I hate everyone's trying.
And they need to leave our white women alone too.
Well, yeah, Mel, I like white women, so I'm not going to do that.
Of course not.
You like white women and you're black.
All right, we're moving on.
You are. You have to admit. You have to come to terms with your race.
I know, but I don't like to talk about it in my own home.
You're a proud black man.
No, you're right. I am. I matter.
Everyone's trying to figure out like how to get out of the ghetto and all that stuff.
Did you just presume my gender?
No, I know. Oh, you're man. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
no,
my
man.
cock's out of the gender. Out of the ghetto. I'm still here.
I feel like I found the way to get out of the ghetto. It's just you got to work. It's all about. I fall into this too. Everyone's trying to find like again with my college debt. Everyone's trying to find the easy way out. You just got to fucking hunker down and find work as much as you can, get out of the debt, save your money, and you're free. You're free. You're financially free. I don't know why I went on that little rant there. I mean, it's kind of out of place.
That's financial advice from the sick ghouls, and I think it's apt in this situation.
Yes,
Lucy,
yes.
I've
been in debt these past 3 months, so I'm about to get out of it.
What, credit card?
Credit card, yeah.
I don't have a credit card.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of mine once I pay off the debt. I don't recommend it because I don't save money. I spend it. I'm horrible at saving money.
Well, it's hard to save money now because everything is so goddamn expensive and the freaking wages suck. They're not representative of like a living wage, and it's like, I mean, you can live on it, but what can you if you make unless you're making a lot of money, you can't. Everything's too expensive to live right now.
Yeah, part of me is like. This isn't like just part. This is how I feel. Is when I see people compare like the housing prices in like the 1950s and the average wage in the 1950s to now.
Yeah.
And they show you that huge disparity between then and now. I'd rather just not hear about it.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to hear about it. Like I'd rather you not tell me that. Like I understand we're fucked, but I don't want to hear about it.
That's like going up to somebody and saying, that guy who beat your ass, he's a boxing champion.
Yeah. It's like, okay, I understand. I hope it'll get better. I don't know.
It won't. The Lizards win all the time. There's no way to beat the Lizards. They
but the
killed
Lizards
Kennedy.
weren't winning before. 1950s and 60s or something. I don't know. I don't really know.
They killed Kennedy. That's where it all went down. People lost faith in the government.
That's the drop of the hat. That was the start.
Well, no, they've been fucking. They were CIA's evil. They've been doing shit the whole time. It's never been good. This country's never been good.
What's stopping them just doing it like now?
Stop what?
Like start taking over the world now.
They've always been in there. The Lizards are always. It's not. There's no one point.
What's the end for the Lizards?
There is no end for the Lizards. They keep regenerating. New Lizards.
No, I'm saying, what's their goal? What's the Lizards'
to maintain power.
Oh, okay.
You gotta maintain.
Yeah, then I don't know. I just hope to God I win the lottery one of these days, so I don't have to worry about anything.
Oh, if we won the lottery, imagine how annoying we'd be.
What would you? Oh, imagine the shit we talk on this podcast and not censor if we won the lottery.
Oh, I'd do that now.
I know you would, but I wouldn't, but I wouldn't have to censor any podcast.
Yeah, you'd hire some Asian.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What would your first thing you do when you win the lottery?
I don't know. Who cares?
Who cares? You won like a fucking $1 million.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'd put it in the bank probably. I'd spend some of it on bullshit.
Well, that's the fun. What bullshit would you spend it on?
I'd go get something good to eat. I'd probably order some clothes. I'd go out and I'd see some sports.
Oh my! I can't believe somebody as colorful as you had the most. That's the most boring.
What am I gonna do with it? Money's not that much fun once you get right down to it.
I guess when you have a lot of it, you get like a.
I can make anything suck.
Yeah, I can't believe you had. That's the worst winning the lotteries thing I've ever heard in my life.
I'd get maybe some shoes.
Well, I mean, what else could you do? Yeah,
I'd go on.
That's a good point.
I mean, I'd quit my job.
Yes.
Or I'd go on a No, I wouldn't quit the job because $1 million's not enough to live on for the rest of your life.
You wouldn't quit your job? Well, not like $1 million, but like the Powerball. Like
Oh, $1 billion?
Yeah.
I would say I'm taking 2 or 3 months off, and then I'll come back and work part-time.
That's exactly. I talked to Jimmy about this. If I ever were to win a lottery and like I could live with that the rest of my life, I'd still work part time.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized working a job, like not having to work and still make money, that's great. But having money to live off the rest of your life and having a part time job you don't give a fuck about that's true freedom in life.
Oh yeah. Well, I like the job.
I'm not saying you didn't like the job. I'm saying like I would if I won the lottery, I'd still apply to places part time and just not give a fuck. See how long I could last there before I get fired.
Oh, that's funny. You should do that.
I would 100% do that. That's the only thing motivating me to go to Bar 13 today is so I can do the lottery in Delaware, because if you win the lottery in certain states, Delaware's one of the states, you can be anonymous and claim the prize.
Oh,
yes,
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
and I imagine the state tax isn't as bad there.
It's the best one in the country.
Oh man. The Delaware lot. Now the only problem is that there's 3 people in Delaware playing the lot now. There's tons of scumbags. I'm excited. I'm probably gonna go out there tonight. I probably won't. I'm just gonna. I'm too nervous to drive with the light.
Yeah. My car's a little messed up too. When I press the gas, it makes like a revving sound.
Like vroom.
Yeah, like vroom vroom. That scares me. There's another sound that matches that. It's hard to explain. You always sound retarded when you explain that to companies. Like, oh, there's a sound it makes when I press the gas.
Tom Levy. Oh, vroom, vroom.
That's a great Tom impression.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna do another one, but I didn't.
What you want, baby? I got it. I don't know why that song was in my head. What you want,
Aretha?
Baby, I got
She was a nice woman.
She was fantastic.
Yeah,
she was fantastic. Football season. I was talking to my buddy about trying to do segues. I was talking to my buddy about it, and I was talking to him, and we're predicting like the division winners, and he's a Vikings fan.
Yeah.
So we got the NFC North. And I was like, I think it's between. I think the Packers are probably gonna win the North. And he goes, man, I don't think so. I don't believe the Packers. I don't know why. Why do you think the Packers are good? I'm like, well, they have a good receiving core. They got Josh Jacobs. Their defense is above average. Then Jordan Love's pretty good. He goes, yeah, but is Jordan Love really that good? He only had a couple good games last year. Who do you think's gonna win? And he goes, I think it's between the Lions and the Vikings. I go, there's no shot the Vikings are going to win the North next year. No shot at all.
No, who's going to be their quarterback?
Exactly.
Yeah, they suck.
Exactly.
The Vikings never are any good. That's why they never win anything, I think, because players never think they have a chance.
Right.
They never win anything. The Vikings blow. They're queers.
Yeah, I mean, they're a cool-looking team, but like – they have a good coach. I like their coach. They have Jay Jettas. They have Hawkinson, and that's it.
I like Hawkinson.
Yeah.
You know why?
White, right?
White.
Yes. Me being the Commanders fan I was saying I think the Commanders can make the wild card. He was shitting all over it. I was like, why? Why couldn't they? He goes, they don't do anything right. They don't. I was like, they have a receiving core. Like, he was saying,
the Commanders aren't going to do jack shit this year.
No,
unless the quarterback they get is good. I think they're going to take Jaden Daniels, and I hope they do, because I want Drake May on the Patriots. It's important for the NFL for the Patriots to have a white quarterback.
Why can't the Commanders have Drake May?
I would rather Daniels. I think Daniels.
I'd rather
May.
Better.
May is too young. He came out too early.
Oh, he's gay. Oh, no.
No, I think he's like a true junior. He's like 21.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can't be playing against grown dogs, right? You can't be playing against no 24, 25-year-old dogs coming in, right? And then, God, I love being a black man.
I can't. I don't know. I've another good news. In football news, I've left about 80% of my fantasy football leagues.
That's awesome. So it's just gonna be the one we do with Mike and Rick and everybody next year.
And then won't my dad?
Yes. So no comic one?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Why? Why? What's the problem with that?
I like the comic one.
Well, I hate it running it.
I'll run it.
Go ahead.
All right. Comics, don't worry. And the spots are, it's always highly coveted getting in our league. People ask about it and they get turned away.
I hate running a league.
I'll
so
turn
much.
someone away. I'll say right now, you're not even a core guy in our group. Get the hell out.
Yeah. I just hate. It's just annoying. Everyone's complains every time something happens. Somebody loses in a certain way. They always complain about the rule not being changed. When nobody brought it up. It sucks.
Yeah. Well, who? Dupreel?
No, he never complained.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. What was it? Opposite day all year long?
I lied. Yeah. Oh wow, this league's going great.
The most disappointed I've been as an Eagles fan.
This is our friend who every year in like December becomes the biggest Eagles fan in the world.
Yes.
And then he, you don't hear him talking much about the draft.
Oh,
no, you don't hear week 3 against the Buhls or something. No, you don't hear anything.
Yeah,
about it.
I'm just like I like the fact that I'm still being one of those casual fans, just watching.
Mm.
You know, I'll cheer for the Commanders, but I'm not going to expect anything great. But
That's how I am with baseball. I just watch. I like watching.
Do you have a team?
I just like. I cheered for the Yankees as a kid, and then I just stopped really watching baseball once all their guys retired.
You're chanting for like Jeter and
Oh,
A-Rod?
I love Jeter, A-Rod. I grew up a huge fan. Matsui, Posada. I could tell. I mean, the whole late 2000s, especially, and then 2009 when they won.
Yeah.
That was just great. Robinson, Cano. It was a great time. Mark Teixeira. The year they signed Mark Teixeira, they had the infield of Teixeira, Cano, Jeter, and A-Rod. What a great infield. And just loved that team.
It sucks. Yeah, I was shocked. My family was upset they lost. The Phillies lost the Yankees in 2009.
Well, they won the year before.
Oh yeah, we could just not win the next year then. That's
Fuck
fine.
them.
Yeah.
Brad Lidge, cocksucker.
Brad Lidge, great. Last out. Ruiz, swing and a miss, struck him out. Yeah, that's the. Who was that?
Oh, yeah.
Harry Callis.
It's the best day of Mike Steve's life.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
he loved it.
It was a great. Yeah, that was a good watch.
Baseball is really good again. It's back. It's great. It had a few down years, so I'm back in. I want the Yankees to be good. I do like them. Soto, he's killing it this year. He's incredible.
I didn't even know he was on the Yankees. I thought he was still on the. He left actually for the Yankees.
No, he went to the Padres. Traded him there.
Oh.
Padres traded him to the Yankees. He's still going to be a free agent after next year, though.
Mm-hmm.
I forget if it's how many years he has left, but it's just a short amount of them.
Okay, they have Judge. They have Soto.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
DJ LeMahieu. Garrett Cole's their ace pitcher, but he's out.
Is he the guy with the longer hair and the glasses?
Garrett Cole?
Yeah.
No. He has longer hair sometimes.
I did a tape video on Garrett Cole on the MLB Network.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he's a great player.
I always get the Athletics.
The Athletics?
The A's, yeah.
Yeah, they're moving. They're in disarray right now.
Yeah. The Chiefs, the Kansas City, the Chiefs might move too.
They're definitely not going to move. That's just a ploy of
exactly. Yeah, they're not going to move.
They do that all the time to get a state. They did that. Robert Kraft did that with the Patriots, saying he was going to move them to Hartford. Like hell, you're going to move those assholes to Hartford.
Yeah, exactly.
So it doesn't happen. Like the Penguins almost moved into Kansas City. I think was one of the places they almost did it because they didn't really have. They were bankrupt. That's what it is. They didn't have any money.
Did the Coyotes ever find a place?
They're still playing in the high school or the college place. Yeah.
Jesus.
The Arizona. Watching those games is so weird with the camera angle because it's like they're up more.
It's like it's like this camera angle.
It's like a limp wrist.
Yeah.
Looking down. But
yeah, you shied me away from the Coyotes when I almost chose them to be my NHL team.
They're a genuine poverty franchise.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, they are. You got to go see the Penguins somewhere next year. You were the one who said you'd go to Pittsburgh. You'd see them.
I said that?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why the hell would I say that?
God forbid you go do something. It's
6 hours away?
So you're seeing Sidney Crosby. It's like you're seeing Muhammad Ali. He's a living legend. Evgeny Malkin, living legend. They, good God, they're great. But hockey's the most fun sport in person. You can see so much more.
True. True. We saw the not the Lehigh Valley Penguins, the Wilkes-Barre Penguins.
Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. They're doing very well this year.
I know that. Well, the one game I go to, they get blown up by like 10 points. I felt bad.
Yeah,
they got cursed by my
Dustin
my curse.
Tokarski was in goal last year. That was he's had some NHL time too, and he couldn't get it done.
I remember a really cool school assembly we saw in my school. We saw the Philadelphia Phantoms.
Really?
Oh,
who was
awesome.
there?
No idea. I remember. I always thought that color scheme was the orange and the purple.
Oh yeah,
looked so awesome.
It is.
It was such a fun assembly too. It was awesome.
The Lehigh Valley Phantoms. They don't have as much. They don't go as much into the jersey types that the Philly ones did. They stick more with like the orange and black and everything. But they've had some good ones. They were auctioning off like these racing stripe ones that they wore for a theme night once when I was down there, and it was great.
Yeah, I love those AAA hockey or baseball. Those like local league logos like the Montgomeryville Biscuits. That's a good one.
Oh, the Montgomeryville Biscuits, of course.
Yes.
What are they? Dog treats?
No, they're biscuits. They're actual like a biscuit with eyes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Is that around here?
No, that's like in Alabama. But when you play the show, you can pick the AAA teams. And you can be the Wally Backman was a coach for the Biscuits.
Oh,
that was the team he was coaching was the Biscuits.
The Montgomeryville Biscuits.
Yeah,
my gosh.
Yeah, baseball
that's some home cooking.
That's some good old fashioned Southern cooking.
Yeah. I'll be better you. They you ever see the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs were bacon, right?
Yes, yeah.
They were bacon. Man, how do you think the Jews felt about that?
Oh, they're not kosher. I was when I was playing baseball. One of my teams was the Scrappers. We were just I don't know why we were called that. Our logo was like a gray pit bull with a chain, with a spike chain.
Oh my gosh, Brandon Combs is on it.
Yeah, we're the Combses. Yes, the domestic violence calls.
Yeah,
that's what we were.
The dogs that get shot by the police when a woman finally has the guts to call the cops on her boyfriend.
Yes.
And she only did it because all the drugs were gone.
Exactly.
God bless them, though. We love those guys. Hey, what do you think of the Stephon Diggs trade? I think he's gonna be cooked soon.
Yeah,
there's not much left.
But my friend, my buddy, I was talking to him, and he doesn't think the Texans are going to be good this year. And I was like, I think they are.
Who is he? God? Who's your buddy? Adam Schefter?
No, I'm saying because I think his opinions suck. That's why I'm bringing him up.
Yeah, you should bring him up.
Saying,
he's a piece of shit. No, he's not. But
he's a great guy. He was saying like, oh yeah, I don't think the Texans are gonna be all that good. Like C.J. Stroud, it's only 1 year. He's gonna have a fallback year.
Well, I certainly hope so.
And I go, who's gonna win the AFC South? He goes, the Colts. I go, no fucking way the Colts are gonna win the AFC South.
Yo, the Colts.
The Colts. I can see Indianapolis doing something. I guess. No, they're not.
What can you see them doing? Jim Irsay raping whores.
Yeah, fucking. Anthony Richardson got hurt like 4 times last year.
Yeah, and he's not the type of traditional drop back pocket presence quarterback that I want on a playoff team.
No Warren Moon.
No, but you got Joe Flacco waiting in the wings. So when this guy inevitably gets hurt,
is he on the Browns still, or the
Colts?
Oh, he's on the Colts now.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, he's a.
Oh, speaking of football, again, quarterbacks being signed. My boy
Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz signed by the Chiefs. Back up to the Chiefs.
That's great.
Beautiful. That's better than any starting job he would have got.
He can plow Taylor.
Yeah, exactly. He is going to.
My God, imagine the kid they'd make. He'd be mid.
Oh, God, that kid would be ugly.
Yeah. P.U.
No, it's good. Better for him to be the backup with the Chiefs than like a starter on like the fucking Titans or some shit. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Why?
Why what?
You wouldn't want him to be a starter?
Titans
would be a great team for him.
Titans suck, I thought.
So does he. No, but he's the type of the Titans. That's the perfect team because they could go 9-8 and make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to win I want a better starting.
I hope Mahomes gets hurt now.
So do I.
Yeah, I really do.
I like Mahomes a lot. But it's gearing up. Oh, but they banned that hip drop tackle stuff, and that's retarded.
Oh, that's lame. That's
stupid. I apologize.
That's gonna be. It's bad. That's no good. I'm sorry. I've been looking at this. I got some package. I have no idea what it is. Let's do a live unboxing.
Yeah, do it. Yeah. I've been sputtering for topics like the past half an hour.
Oh, I've been feeling good.
Oh, okay. Special offers.
Oh, a book. A John Sanford book.
John Sanford. Rules of Prey.
Rules of Prey. I bought that because the one I had it fell apart.
Oh, okay.
From me reading it. It's really good. It's a favorite of mine. I to talk about hookers.
How much did that cost? If you don't mind me asking.
$4.
Yeah, they're all these books. That Hunter Biden book was $2.
Where'd you get it online?
Yeah, off eBay, I think.
Yep. Oh, sorry, didn't have the mic. eBay. eBay's where I get all the books. That, and I'll go to the Philly Age thrift store and buy them for $0.25.
Yeah, that's really. I mean, books. If you can read books, you're set up because they're very cheap.
Yeah, it's cheap entertainment and it's reusable, unless you rip it.
Have you ever had a book you read that you hated?
Well, you don't. Yeah, but see, I don't get that mad when the ending isn't really good, because because I just think I've spent so much time listening to this or reading this, and it's still it brought me what I needed. It kept me interested. But yeah, there are plenty of them.
I didn't like Romeo and Juliet. I hate any type of Shakespeare stuff. I never liked that.
Yeah, he's queer.
Stuff.
No, I
Hamlet, I didn't like.
Hamlet, yeah, because he wants to fuck his mom. That's why you didn't like it.
That really?
Yeah, Hamlet. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. It was weird.
That's like an accepted theory about it, and people everybody. No, it's not so he just has an Oedipus complex where he gets angry because he sees some guy fucking his mom, and he wants his mom's attention. He's mad that this guy who's doing his mom likes him more, or she likes him more than she likes Hamlet.
Yeah.
And it's guess what? These women, they're not loyal. They're gonna leave.
These hoes ain't loyal.
No, it's you saw the memes about Giselle cheating on Brady when they were together, and all the comments said you can be Tom Brady and she'll still go astray.
Is that confirmed that she cheated on Tom Brady?
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
Because something like that doesn't come out for someone like Giselle unless it's true, because they would sue the pants off whoever reported
right,
it.
And it's every woman you talked to during that breakup, they were saying, well, Giselle's more famous than Tom Brady is. And I said, okay, 100 years from now, no one's going to know who the fuck Giselle Bunhagen is, and everyone's going to know who the fuck Tom Brady is. So shut up with that bullshit.
Yeah, and you're famous at where on the America's all that matters, okay?
Yeah. But no one cares about.
If you're famous in where, Spain?
Yeah.
I wouldn't wipe my ass with Spain.
Spain's actually. I want to. I know I don't want to visit there.
You don't even want to go to Pittsburgh. Yeah.
No, I don't want to go to Spain either.
Seriously, you want me to go to? What's there to do in Spain? What's Spain?
Good,
no Spain.
I hear there's good food there. I would like to. It'd be cool to see the running of the Buhls. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, the running of the Buhls. Yeah. You know. Were you not in Philadelphia during the protests in 2020,
no,
2021?
There were no Bulls there.
No.
Just a bunch of, oh, there were some Bulls.
Yeah, there were some Bulls. Yeah.
B-U-H-Ls.
B-O-U-L, B-O-H-L. Yo, Skip, I look up in the sky and I see the stars.
I see the stars, Skip.
So are you going to sign up for Philly's Funniest?
I am. I don't want to.
Oh, it's fun.
I'm going to my night and your night and Dunbar's night.
Lakshmi.
And Lakshmi's night.
Joe G.
Joe G's night. And the Gibson's night.
Combs and Tay.
Combs and Tay's night. But that's it. That's where I draw the line.
What we don't like about Philly's Funniest is you have to go and support all your friends on their night. So you're going down to Helium 14 times. You're buying 2 drinks every time you're there. You're paying $25 at minimum to park in the city. You're sweating, and then you're getting disappointed by who wins.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's
not last year though. We like Connor, but I mean more so on the week-to-week basis. You were like, this person's moving on. I've never even heard of this asshole. Or then it'll be, here's a middle-aged person trying comedy on a whim.
Yeah. Oh, they win. Okay. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Dunbar is on the show tomorrow at Helium. Mm-hmm. It's inspired me to ask for spots, and I've gotten no spots since asking for spots.
Yo, dude, you better ask for spots, dude.
Yeah, well, Dunbar, of course, did this thing where it's like, oh, dude, you can ask for spots for club shows, but not for bar shows.
He'd justify anything he'd do.
Yeah.
He thinks he's yo, dude, I'm always right, dude.
I'm always right, dude.
That's what it is, dude.
Yo, dude, I don't care. It's a girl. I don't care if she was 14, dude. It's fucking
Yo, I'm watching Bar Rescue,
just kidding,
dude.
I'm watching Bar Rescue, dude. John Tapper's gonna yell at this guy, dude.
All those places are out of business now. Like everyone that's
really,
yeah.
The ones I watch, I like watching Kitchen Night. I like Kitchen Night much more than Bar Rescue. And
I've never watched
the
it
one place where he actually liked the food closed down.
Huh. Good.
It was a Jamaican woman they liked the food from.
I'd never open a restaurant. That seems like hell.
It just seems like so much stress and ugh.
And they always go under.
Yeah.
Like just a couple you know what I mean? Like one bad period and it seems like everybody's fucked.
Yeah.
And waiters and waitresses are some of my least favorite people. Actually, they are my new number one from the list last week. I blanked on them. I hate waitresses.
Really?
Who'd
Why?
start talking waiters, waitresses. It's like, actually, 25% should be the minimum. They all think that tips are. It's like, it's not my fault that you make slave wages.
Yeah. I always
So making like $2 an hour is a slave wage.
Yeah. Mac gave me shit for saying 15. I tip 50%. He goes, what's wrong with you? It's like, because I tip. That's what you should tip, 15%.
I tip 20, but this idea that people expect you to do like 30 to 5 to 40, and it's like, I'm not doing that. It's like at a bar, you'll tip it's a $6 drink, you tip $2. It's a 33% tip.
My grandma.
And people roll their eyes at it. They want another dollar. It's like, that's 50%. That's a 50% tip, and essentially $10 a drink now. Is that the standard for what we're getting out? You have to expect.
Well, obviously, yeah, it depends on how much I'm spending. If my tab's 80, like if I had to pay 80, I'll tip like 20.
No, I'll tip less then.
I'll tip, no, but if my bill is 10, I'll tip like $3.
That's 30%. That's an incredible tip.
30%. Oh, okay, yeah. That's a
All
good
right,
point.
well, let's do the math.
No, that's 30%. You're right.
We're gonna bring in our math expert now to do the math with us here.
30%.
No, but it's like one time I went to a bar and I got one beer and I got one beer and they opened it. They opened it and I didn't tip. I got one beer and
Oh,
what are you owing for? So
it's frowned upon in society. I don't think it's that bad of a thing to do.
I didn't tip because it's one beer.
I'd have tipped.
You would have tipped for one beer?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have tipped for one beer.
I tip for every beer I get.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, because you get 12. I understand you get 12.
No. Even when I get one, it's because you want the bartender. You have to be friends with the bartender. Now, bartenders are different than waiters and waitresses. Bartenders are awesome usually.
Okay, yeah, it's a good point. Yeah.
Waiters and waitresses suck. I wouldn't care if a waitress got. I like when they drop things. I like when they get hurt.
Yeah.
But yeah, every waitress I know is a piece of shit.
It was also based on attractiveness too.
And
they're hot, I'll tip.
yeah, like the server girls at those bars, they're the worst. Like if you're at like a bar, it's like not chain, but you know what I mean, like a local
Yeah.
chain thing where it's like they have the high top tables. It's dark in there.
Yeah. Well,
And that's every bar.
a big place around here was the King Buffet, Chinese buffet around here.
Oh, now buffet different because you serve self.
So, well, the Chinese, anytime you get sat there, they would give you they would get the drink for you.
Yeah, it's a buffet. That's all they do. You get the drinks.
Yeah, and they would always ask for tip when you would
Tip,
check out.
tip.
Go, tip, no tip.
They'd say that,
Yeah, I'd say no tip.
and you'd say that to them every time.
No tip.
Yeah, good, because they
No
can't
tip.
spit in your food because they'd be spitting in everyone's food, which
Yeah.
they did.
Yeah, probably did. But it's like I did all the work. I got all the food. I put it on my plate.
I'd still tip like 15%.
Really?
No,
No, you would not. Especially
would.
these
I
buffet
have.
people. To the buffet people.
yeah,
you would
I go to
tip.
the Chinese buffet in Wilkes-Barre all the time, and I always tip 50. If it's like, I haven't been there in a while though, so it's probably like $15 now, $20. And if it's $20, I guess I'd have to tip. I'd tip 4.
That Super Walk, my order used to be, I remember as a teenager, but I get large boneless sparrows, of crab rangoons. $16.38 was it usually. I went a couple of days ago, $21.
And they probably make less of a profit now
Yeah.
than they did then. Oh, let's talk about the bridge. Did we talk about that last week?
We did.
Oh, let's talk about it more. I'm glad it happened. No,
Why?
I don't care. What time are we at?
We're at 53.
All right. You know what it's time for?
What movie will be woke nowadays? Yeah, what movie could we do? A Bug's Life?
Bug's Life, yeah. Okay.
I haven't watched it.
I don't know anything about it yet.
Either. Fuck.
All right.
Did we do Finding Nemo? I think we did.
Yeah, we did Finding Nemo.
All right, let's do.
And I don't like picking it before. I like when we decide it on the show.
God, this is so tough.
Guys, this is hard, guys.
This is hard, guys. Fuck. What's a good movie? I'm trying to think. What's something that's clean that we could all
Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda. Let's do that.
All right. Well, Poe, would give everyone the virus.
Yes.
Who's that old cat guy with the hat and the mustache? Is that a
That's-
different show?
The small guy,
Yeah. Yo, the little bull.
Master Shifu.
Master Shifu, that piece of shit. He'd be trans. No, Master Shifu would be he'd be a femme presenting non-binary.
He would be, yes. Master Oogway would be. He's the turtle. It's Star Wars. Why don't we do Star Wars? We already did Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we already did. We said
Fuck.
every character would be Lando.
Oh, that's right. We did do that.
Listen, there are more than 20 movies. We can talk
I
about.
know. What
Let's
the
talk about
hell?
dodgeball.
Okay, a dodgeball. That's
I'm
good.
not a lesbian. I'm a bisexual.
bisexual.
Oh, that'd be the whole movie. The
Yes.
end. Vince Vaughn would be a woman. Ben Stiller would have the same name. White Gold. Is that his name? White Gold.
Yeah.
White Goldman.
What Goldman? Yeah.
Yeah. Globo Jim would be cisgendered. Cisgen
would be
Jim.
the pre-op transgender surgery center.
Average Joe's.
Olga would be the main character.
Yeah. Steve the Pirate.
Steve the cisgendered.
Yeah. And he'd be more of an outcast for being a cisgender than pirates are.
Patches O'Houlihan would stay the same.
Yeah, but be played by Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah, exactly.
And it really would, that pig. I hate her. She's a cow. She's gross.
So does the cow.
So does the cow. All right, on that note, we're calling it.
All right. Thank you, guys. Take care. Stay tuned for our next episode. We might have potential guests. Thank you for watching. Adios.